we're on the last part of Learning Guide 3 and just finishing it up. So we are still doing sketches, and we are now sketching that we do not have actual factors. So it's a little more difficult now. Okay, so let's go through the steps of sketching a polynomial function. So remember I said last one, first step is you want to find the x-intercepts. Okay, so let's factor this. Well, hopefully you recognize that we have a cubic function here, see? So with cubic functions and quartic functions, we have to use, synthetic division. So let's set up our synthetic division. Okay, so we have our coefficients are -2. It's missing the next one, so it's a 0. Then it's got the linear, which is 6, and then it's got the constant, which is 4. Now remember, we're taking all these numbers, these factors of 4, so we have 1, 2, and 4. And I'm going to start with +1. They're all plus or minus. And hopefully down here, I want to get a 0. Okay, right here I want a 0. Okay, let's see. Drop down -2. Remember we times, so it's -2, and we add. -2, then we times again. -2, and there's 4, and then times 4, and we get 0. So yes, this one did work out. So I know that this number right here is a factor. So I'm going to go x minus 1. Remember, when it comes into here, opposite. Okay, because it's coming into the factor. 1 is the actual intercept, but x minus 1 is the factor. Now, we are going to take this right here and write it out as -2x squared minus 2x plus 4. And now try and factor that so we can see some more intercepts. So I know there's -2 is common. And we have something left here that looks like I can factor it. Yep, what multiplies to 2 and adds to 1, so we do have something. So we can go further, x and x, 2 and 1, plus and minus. Okay, so now we have the factors. So the -2 is like the GCF. It has no bearing in the actual x-intercepts, but this is one part, this is another part, this is another part. Or if you want to write it, you can write it as -2 x plus 2 x minus 1 multiplicity of 2. Okay, so that's important when we're drawing. Okay, so remember we got the x-intercepts, so let's put them on. So I'm going to call this +1, +2, -1, -2. So our first one is, I'm going to put it in -2, and the other one is at +1. All right, and now to get the y, or to find the where the leading coefficient's going, it's a negative. See, it's a -2. I'll just underline this. It's negative. So I know for a fact it's going down, because negatives are down in quad 4, okay? Remember, pauses are up in quad 1. Okay, so I know that. Now, what is our intercept, our y-intercept? So I'm just going to circle this constant right here. You can see it right there, that guy right there. That is our y-intercept. So I know for a fact it's at -4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got all the indicated dots, so now it's just time to draw a line. So we know right at +1, so I'll make sure that's a +1 right there. It is a multiplicity of 2, so make sure I hit it and it curves. And then it's coming back through that intercept. And then I know it has to swing again, because it has to come up through here, and there's our answer. All right, and the last one, I'll let you guys have a go at it, and I'll just give you the answer so you can just pause this video and check your answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -3. Okay, so those are my intercepts. 4, -1, -3, and the y-intercept's 12, so somewhere up here I'll count by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I know it's going this way through, coming back. And there it is. And that is the end of Learning Guide 3.